filet mignon. It's one of our best cuts. Add some fresh broccoli and a nice bottle of red wine and you'll be set.
Maybe flowers? Thank you.
Stater Brothers Markets, making meals into memories.
Dennis Dillon RV, DDRV.com, California's largest RV location with 1,000 RVs ready now. Travel trailers starting at $19,900, motorhomes from $59,900. Save thousands in Westminster.
Yes, it's the word the dealers at Cerritos Auto Square say more than anyone to people looking to trade in their old car. And right now, there's never been a better time to trade in and trade up to a car you love. Choose from the world's largest selection of SUVs, sedans, trucks, hybrids, and EVs. The 23 dealers at Cerritos have bought billions of dollars of trade-ins. So say yes to trading in your old car and trading up to a new one today.
Cerritos Auto Square.
Surfing, partying, making money. If I could just have some of this, I'd be pretty happy.
Good morning, I'm Annie Rose Ramos. Reaction pouring into the new debt ceiling deal, but it has to be voted on by the House and Senate first. Coming up, how likely lawmakers say they'll vote in favor of it.
Hoisted into a helicopter over the open ocean. Why the Coast Guard raced in to air rescue a toddler from a cruise ship.
And we are waking up to cloudy skies again, unless you're in the mountains and deserts. We'll talk about the work week forecast coming up.
You've heard the saying, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Well, turns out some people have forgotten how to do just that. Why the childhood activity is now going viral online.
Coming up in entertainment, the story that almost put me in the hospital. Plus, they are a dynamic sibling duo with a hilarious podcast. We chat with Amber and Lacey of The Lacey and Amber Show. Coming up.
Doug's teases or something.
Much watched TV is what he's always teasing.
We never
I always
know what's
want to
coming
know.
up.
Yeah. All right. Good morning and welcome to the KTLA Weekend Morning News at 9 o'clock. I'm Lauren Lister.
And I'm Pedro Rivera. Thank you for joining us. We want to get to our top story at this hour. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy speaking this morning about the tentative deal reached on the debt ceiling.
GOP negotiators announcing the agreement last night. The White House hopefully averting a default on the government's debt. KTLA's Annie Rose Ramos here with new reaction this morning. Annie Rose.
Lauren and Pedro, this agreement all hinges on a vote. The debt deal doesn't happen unless the House and Senate both vote to pass it. They have the next 72 hours to review this new deal before the House votes on it this week. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy speaking about the process earlier this morning.
Read the bill beforehand to be able to look at it, but negotiating or communicating with the president, if the president signs off at 2, I expect his party will be supportive as well. We raised the debt ceiling. We negotiated in good faith with the president. I remember many times I was in that position as well, where we had President Trump negotiating with Speaker Pelosi and an agreement that the president made. We supported the president in that path.
And this is a look at President Biden from earlier this morning, headed to Wilmington, Delaware for his Memorial Day holiday. Bloomberg reported the president remained in touch with his negotiators, vetting the offers and counteroffers all weekend long. Now, in a statement, the president said not everyone gets what they want in this agreement, but that's what governing is. Part of this deal cuts spending on things like food stamps, which was a program expanded during COVID. Now lawmakers questioning whether Biden cut a bad deal.
For veterans, for folks who are experiencing homelessness, for people who are coming out of foster care. Those are 3 exemptions that were included. And so what do the numbers look like at the end of the day? I'm not sure. However, it is bad policy. I told the president that directly when he called me last week on Wednesday, that this is saying to poor people and people who are in need that we don't trust them.
And in the meantime, a lot of folks out there scared that their Social Security or veterans benefits could hang in the balance if this deal isn't passed. But when asked if he thinks both the House and Senate will vote to pass it, Speaker McCarthy said he is confident it will.
in the city of San Bernardino. At least 5 people were taken to the hospital, including 3 children. 1 person died at the scene, and the cause of the crash is still unknown.
Now to an ugly road rage fight in Pasadena. It's under investigation this morning. Cameras catch a Tesla driver and a motorcyclist throwing punches at each other. This happened last week after the motorcycle cut the driver off. When they caught up to each other at the red light on Fair Oaks Avenue, the biker stuck his head into the car to yell at a woman inside. That's when the brawl broke out, and 2 men ended up punching it out on the sidewalk until police arrived. It isn't clear if either of them were arrested.
Burbank police investigating a deadly shooting at a Home Depot. Officers opened fire on an armed man after they say he threatened customers and police. It happened at about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon at the store along Flower Street near East Alameda Avenue. Police say the man called 911 saying he was inside of a car that was parked outside of the store. He allegedly threatened to shoot customers. Police found the man in his car, and one witness here described what happened.
Saw that he put up his hands and he, had a stance just like a, police officer would. And as soon as he did that, they unloaded on him and, fell to the ground and just went back.
Did you see a gun in his hands?
Oh, yeah, I saw a gun. I saw a gun in his hands.
The man later died at the hospital. It's unclear why he threatened officers or customers.
The U.S. Coast Guard being praised for rescuing a sick 3-year-old girl from a moving cruise ship off our coast. This is dramatic video of Wednesday's airlift rescue about 90 miles off of Santa Barbara. The 3-year-old passenger was suffering from seizure-like symptoms. A Coast Guard helicopter crew was dispatched from San Diego. Once on scene, the helicopter crew hoisted the girl and her mother and transported them to Harbor UCLA Medical Center. The toddler is now in stable condition.
Happy they were able to do that.
Military honors taking place across Southern California this weekend.
The biggest is the annual Fleet Week celebration. That's where we find KTLA's Aaron Myers live in San Pedro with more on all these patriotic events. Aaron.
Hi, you guys. Good morning. We're here in the expo area of LA Fleet Week, and the gates, they open in just about an hour. And what's really neat about this, you get to get up close. You can actually go inside some of these military aircraft and vehicles, something you don't get to do on a daily basis. And I want to bring in Captain Blake Tidwell and Ensign Pearson Hawkins to talk to us more about everything that's going to happen today. Now, Captain Tidwell, first tell us a little bit about the aircraft we're seeing right here.
Yeah, so this is the MV-22 Bravo Osprey. It is a tilt-rotor aircraft, and its main mission is assault support transport. So we take whatever you need anywhere in the world. We'll figure out a way to get it there.
And you fly this thing?
Yes, I'm the pilot for this aircraft.
And how has that been when you started flying? We were talking a little bit about this. How exciting is it to be doing this?
It's an incredible platform to fly. Just the fact that we take off and land like a helicopter, and then we fly around at an airplane speeds, and then that conversion between both, there's nothing like it.
What is the public reaction when they get to actually walk inside of this plane?
It's been absolutely fantastic with all the people from San Pedro and LA coming out, coming into the birds, hanging out. We let them get in the seats, let them look through the cockpit and stuff, and they're just absolutely starstruck. It's awesome.
This is your first Fleet Week. How's it been going for you?
It's been great. It's been long days out here, but it's fun talking with everyone, meeting new people, and showing them what I get to do for a living.
Thank you for talking to us this morning. And Ensign Hawkins, I want to ask you a little bit about everything else that's going on today. Fill us in on the ships that people can go on.
Sure, yeah, we got 3 active duty ships, the USS Ashland, Princeton, and Cincinnati down at the Outer Harbor. So if you come to the expo, get in line and that'll take you down there. And it's a great way to just interact with our sailors.
And quite a few performances happening today as well. I know there's some competitions going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have the Destroyers Rock Band, so that's a Navy Region Southwest band that will be playing on our main stage today around 1. And then starting at noon, we have our Galley Wars competition. So each branch represented here today is doing like a culinary competition to see who can make the best food.
I love it. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for talking to us, and thank you for your service. If you would like to come out today and tomorrow, you can go to lafleetweek.com for all of the information. And once again, it will be from 10 to 6 both days. Reporting live here in San Pedro, I'm Aaron Myers. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Aaron, thank you so much for that report.
Pismo Beach police calling their SEAL team in when an unexpected guest showed up to the Sandcastle Hotel. Look at this little guy. Last week, the Sea Lion decided to stop by for a visit. Before these officers helped the little guy get out, they decided to take this slippery selfie. Then they use a device which is usually used to safely capture dogs to corral the sea lion.